The following portion of Bloom is sponsored by Central Florida Behavioral Health Network and the Department of Children and Families.
Welcome back to Bloom. There are many resources available that cater to mental health needs, substance abuse, and medical care. Joining me now with more is the President and CEO of Central Florida Behavioral Health Network, Alan Davidson, and licensed mental health counselor and program manager of adult emergency services at Gracepoint, Joseph Contes. Welcome, gentlemen. It's so great to have you both here.
Thanks for having us.
So, Alan, let's start with you. I know that Central Florida Behavioral Health Network is a managing entity. Explain to our viewers exactly what that means.
Sure. So, a managing entity is a safety net system of care. We're the funder for a lot of behavioral services in the Suncoast area. And by Suncoast, I mean we fund providers from Pasco County down to Collier, over into Hendry and Glades and up into Polk, Collins, and Hardy. We fund about 65 providers across that area, and we fund a variety of services like crisis care, detox, outpatient care coordination, and what Joseph is going to talk to us about today in Gracepoint, which we've been partnered with for many, many years, is mobile response teams.
Yeah, so Joseph, talk to me about that. That's really incredible because you go on site.
Absolutely. It aligns with our mission at Gracepoint, which is to respond immediately to those seeking to improve their life through integrative mental health, substance use, and primary care services. And we've been doing this for 75 years, so it's like snap and shoot for us. You know, we were teaching hospital before it became popular. And so mobile crisis, anyone in the community can call in to a 24-hour line. 813-272-2958, option 5, and it'll get you to a degreed professional that's trained, hours of training and certifications to understand what to ask for, what to assess, and then our processes will rate it and get out there as fast as we can to provide those services. We'll do an on-site evaluation with a licensed clinician and 2 of our professional staffs that are bachelor's level, and we'll meet them where they're at, understand what's going on, what is the crisis, what's the root cause, and what is the most appropriate level of care to respond to.
So it sounds like a seamless process, and you've got great teamwork, and I would imagine that because you have this all in place, you can help so many people.
Oh, it's a pleasure to help as many people as we can. Our goal is to provide immediate care to them, assess what's going on, the appropriate level of care, and get them in the right direction. We even do what we call warm handoff for certain populations, those 25 and younger. We'll follow them after we've seen them. So we'll just make sure, hey, we've got you connected with this outpatient, you didn't meet Baker criteria. How did that appointment go? What more can we provide? Did anything else pop up that we could support you in?
And when somebody's in crisis like this and they need help, it's important to have a direct line to call. You said the prompt was number 5, and you're right there with somebody who cares and is going to get you the help that you need.
Absolutely.
And these types of partnerships, Alan, that you have with dozens of organizations across the Tampa Bay area and beyond are critical.
They're so vital. You know, a lot of times in the mobile response team, people are experiencing a crisis, you know, wherever they're at. Like Joseph said, maybe their home, or their work, their school, and for a provider like Gracepoint to be able to go out to where they're at and triage them and evaluate them and get them to the right system of care is just vital for the Tampa Bay area.
And it could be life-saving in many cases.
Oh, absolutely. It actually prevents law enforcement from having to go out, and many times that they can go out as a trained clinician, you know, a trained care coordinator, and go out and touch that person exactly where they're at.
That's amazing. Thank you both for being here to explain how this all works. I know it's comforting to our viewers.
Yeah, no, thanks for having us.
All right. For more information, visit hopeforsuncoast.org and gracepointwellness.org. Bloom, we'll be right back.
The preceding portion of Bloom was sponsored by Central Florida Behavioral Health Network and the Department of Children and Families.